G'day, welcome, I'm Steve Hay and welcome to the wonderful world of woodworking with Carbotech. Today we're going to be covering veneering. When you start to cut veneer, that's a whole new ball of wax as well. Because different veneers cut in different ways. This is chili and myrtle, it's pretty friendly. One of the things I do which is really effective is I get some 240 wet and dry and double-sided tape on the back of a ruler. This is a ruler without it, this is one with it. If I'm cutting with a ruler without it, see how that ruler sort of slips around, and I can cut, and if I haven't got my finger pressure right, if I move my fingers for whatever reason, the ruler will slip. Having the 240 wet and dry on there, it holds it in place, so it doesn't matter what I do, that ruler's not going to move. So if my hand slips, this is without the tape, if my hand slips, the ruler moves. This is with the tape, if my hand slips, the timber moves. So that will then give me a really nice straight cut. So I like steel rulers. I've made a cutter up myself. I'll get into this one shortly, but this is one I've made myself, and it's got a finger guard down the middle and it's got a brass edge, and yes, it's got wet and dry in the back. That's when I'm cutting long pieces. But if you're just cutting short pieces, a ruler is good enough. That's what's that? That's a 600 mil ruler. Got the tape on the back. But what we'll do, we'll cross cut and then we'll do a straight cut. This is chili and myrtle, and it will take me, I reckon, a maximum of 3 cuts. Oh, 2 cuts, there you go. This is a timber called wenge or wengi, depending where you come from. It is bony as. By bony I mean it's really brittle, it's hard and it's very fibrous. Now it's already split, so we're not going to get a straight one piece, but to cut this it could take anything up to 43 passes, so we'll see. You saw how easy the other one cut in 2 passes? Same thing here. Can you hear the difference? You've got that to that. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I won't go to the very end and I'll show you why in a minute. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There you go. That took 30, and as you can see, it's very fragile. So be aware of the timbers you're cutting and know their properties. If you've got something like that, what I suggest you do is, again, get the newspaper and you can stick, this is burl, here's a bit of burl. Now it's pretty hard to cut straight burl. You've got to be very, very light, and this one's not too bad by the feel of that, but it will sometimes crack, and you get little bits coming away. I didn't in that bit, that was good. But what I suggest you do, again, get the newspaper, glue it onto the, now this is important, glue it onto the top side, not the underneath, the top side. The reason you put it on the top side is then you can glue it down with the newspaper on top, and when you finish you'll take the newspaper off. This is Jarrah, and it is an absolute pain to cut. I'll try and cut a bit here. 9 times out of 10 it'll split. It'll split away at the corner here when I come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See? See how that all broke away? Put the newspaper on it, and again on the bottom side, and then when you try and cut, just tease that last bit. See, we've got a straight piece. Nothing's broken away. So great uses for suburban newspapers. So cutting it, it's very similar to sawing. You let the knife do the job. You saw that Chilean myrtle I was cutting earlier. If I just let the knife do the work, one, 2, 3. Oh, I've got a nice piece. If I get impatient and I want to do it in one cut, either that happens or you break pieces off, like there. See that pulled out from the side? So it really is. I used to say with marquetry, we're not doing marquetry here, this is just basic veneering. With marquetry, if you're cranky, you can't do marquetry. So if you start doing marquetry when you're cranky, one of two things happen. You either calm down and enjoy your marquetry, or you don't do marquetry. So just practice with different veneers and understand each veneer is different.